Now, a very, very warm welcome to the night safari and of course the creatures of the night presentation. Much many of you as possible. In the way that I'm going to do that is by translating this message into a few of Singapore's local languages. Alright, so firstly, my mother tongue, Mandarin language. 大家晚上好，晚上好，请不要用闪光灯好不好？好，谢谢你们。Now moving on, we have Malay language. Selamat malam. Malam, tolong jangan menggunakan flash kamera anda, boleh? Terima kasih. Now last but very not least, we have Tamil language. So, வணக்கம்.
வணக்கம்.
வணக்கம். தயவு செய்து புகைப்படம் எடுக்கும் பொழுது flash பயன்படுத்தா தருக. மிக்க நன்றி. Ready for the show? It's the last show. Let's try it one more time. Are you all ready for the show? Well, you all certainly are. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the creatures of the night will be on the prowl. As night falls, two worlds, one of sunlight, the other of moonlight, blends into light. Animals like the white raccoon search for the last bits of food before heading home. Using the sharp claws, he searches for his favorites: insects, worms, snails, and even the prize eggs. When satisfied, he returned home to the trees to curl up for the night. As daytime animals settle down to sleep, the forest comes to life. Hidden amongst the shadows, nocturnal animals emerge from the dark silhouettes of the forest, with a body designed for speed and agility. A ghost-like marble fox appears in the forest. Known for their clever nature, this fox is a versatile and skilled hunter. Using his supreme night vision and keen sense of hearing and smell, he searches through the night for their elusive prey. Hunted for sport and for the beautiful fur coat, this amazing animal deserves our protection before they disappear forever. Now, a very good evening once again, and welcome to the world of night hunters. I've often been asked, how do nocturnal animals survive? Well, all night creatures have unique adaptations for survival. For example, the binturong. Now, jet black in color, they are almost invisible at night. With the excellent eyesight and quiet ways of moving through the dense forests of Asia, they are able to pounce on small animals easily. Now, bird eggs are their favorite food, but they will also feed on fish, fruits, and other small mammals. Everyone, this is Nanya. Nanya here is our binturong for tonight. Now, one of the most unique adaptations of the binturong would be their very long and powerful prehensile tails, which enables them to hang on the branches effortlessly just like that. Now, Nanya here weighs about 15 kilograms, so you can just imagine how strong that tail is. And then you can see he makes his way back home to the way that he walks. Binturongs are also known as the Asian blackhead due to their short stubby and bear-like walk. Up we goes, about a big round of applause for Nanya, our binturong. Now, binturongs, they are the largest members of the civet family. And while animals like the civets rely on their keen sense of smell, other nocturnal animals rely on their acute hearing powers. For example, the owls. Joining us from this staircase, that is Alfie with Oscar. Oscar here is a Eurasian eagle owl. Eurasian eagle owls, like the name suggests, can be found in Europe as well as some parts of Asia. They are known to be one of the largest species of owls you can find anywhere in the world. Now let's move on to this staircase. Coming down China, that is midnight. Midnight here is a Malay fish owl, also known as a buffet fish owl. These owls can be found in Southeast Asia, in countries like Malaysia, Indonesia, Vietnam, and even right here in Singapore. Now at this point, a show of hands. How many of you think the owls are silent when they fly? Okay, we have quite a number of believers tonight, but for the rest of you, Midnight here, she is going to showcase just how quiet her flight can be. Now for that, you have please remain seated, keep your flashlight switched off, and most importantly, focus your attention over to Midnight. And there we go. Now you'll notice that as Midnight flew over your heads, no sound came from the wings at all. Now the only sound that you heard, well, it came from her mouth, because as you all can tell, Midnight here, she is a pretty talkative owl. Now the reason why owls can actually fly so silently is because they have softened edges on their wingtips. This adaptation helps owls to fly so silently that their prey cannot even hear them coming at all. And in fact, this is actually a pretty unique adaptation because only owls actually have this among all birds. Alright, seems like they are back together, so I'll bring an applause for Sheena with Midnight our Malay Fish Owl. Now in case you're wondering, right, I've not quite forgotten about Oscar, because Oscar is going to stay back to show us one of the owl's most unique as well as famous adaptations, which of course is an owl's ability to rotate their heads. Now does anyone know exactly to how many degrees owls can rotate their heads? I hear 270, anyone answers? 270, many 270s, anyone with another number? 360s. Even higher, how about 500? Anybody? 500? Sorry? 720? Okay, that one is a bit too much. Now I'll reveal the correct answer. Correct answer is actually 270 degrees. So a big round of applause to those of you who got it right. Now 360, there's another pretty common answer, and that is in fact pretty close to the correct answer as well. But unfortunately, 360 there's a full circle, which also means that Oscar's head here might just pop off. Now enough of me talking, let's have Oscar show you how it's done. And we are going to go all the way around. 270 degrees. Now that was pretty quick and impressive, so do you want to see that one more time? Yes, alright. And there we go. Wow. Now owls are like you and I, they do not have eyeballs. Instead, they have tubular rods as their eyes. So they can rotate their eyes up and down or left and right. Now to compensate for this, they have to turn their heads a full 270 degrees to look around their surroundings. Eurasian eagle owls, like I mentioned earlier, are one of the largest species of owls in the world, and you can see just how wide and impressive that wingspan is. Now in fact, the wingspan of a Eurasian eagle owl can measure up to 6 feet in length. Now that is actually about the average height of a human male. Alright, with that, I'll give it up for Alfie with Oscar, our Eurasian eagle owl. Alright, for our next segment, we are going to come face to face with one of Africa's largest hunters. For this, please remain seated and keep your mask on. Famous hunter from the African continent. This animal possesses a keen sense of smell, able to detect carcasses of many miles away. is the spotted hyena. For the hyena is an excellent digestive system capable of digesting their entire prey, using its teeth, claws, and organs. They have powerful jaws able to crush bones and yolks of animals. Hyenas live in groups of fangs, humans, well, many people think the hyenas are part of the canine family due to their dog-like features, but in fact they are much more closely related to the cats. Now speaking of the cats cry for the grasslands of Africa will be our slender-built serval. Now three eyes put over in the exhibit, joining us shortly will be... Okay, this is not our serval. This is Darren. He is at second stage for Shami, who will soon be joining us. Now Shami is going to be our beautiful African serval for tonight. Now servals they resemble miniature cheetahs except for a relatively shorter tail. And you will understand once you see her. And there she is, everyone meet Shami, our African serval. Servals they are well adapted for hunting. They have long cylindrical paws, not too big in the burrows, and hook out prey to eat. And just a bit Shami will be showing us just that. There we go. Now right now we are going to try to showcase a bit of a serval's hunting and pouncing ability. So let's see how Shami will catch that feather from Darren. Well, servals are actually one of the swiftest and fastest of all cats. In fact, they are the second fastest cat, only slower than the cheetahs. And of course, Shami is showing us the speed and agility right now. And there we go, now give it up for Shami with the trainer, Mr. Darren. Now you have to take a close look at the back of Shami's ears. You may notice black and white markings. Now these black and white markings, they are known as oculi. And oculi help to deter predators in the wild because they kind of look like eyes in the dark. Well, it seems like she has had a home, so let's move on to something a little more serious. Now as you are touring around the night safari, you will encounter many endangered species. And just like many of the animals that you see on the show, well, they are all fighting a losing battle in the... Okay, look who has joined us once again. Hi everyone, this is Toffee, the white raccoon you saw earlier on in the show. Now I'm not quite sure what he is looking for in a pin. Hello. But I think he might be looking for this, okay? So let's see what he is going to do with this bottle. Now raccoons, they are very dexterous paws, so they are actually able to open a list of jars and containers. But I think I may have turned the bottle a bit too tight, so he might need a bit of help. Okay, Toffee, you want some help? Okay, he managed to do it. Almost there, a few more turns, sitting down to get all the grip. Almost there, come on Toffee, you can do this. And there we go. Right now he's enjoying some of his favorite treats, which are different fruits. Things like apples, bananas, and grapes. And Toffee, he's gonna move on to a bigger bottle right now. And there we go, this one very easy. Now do not be confused, alright, Toffee here is not an albino raccoon, he's just a cream colored version of the common raccoon. And off he goes just like that. How about a big hand for Toffee, our common white raccoon. Now sadly, the dexterity of raccoons' paws also mean that they are able to get into people's homes, which is also why they are known as pests in many countries. But this situation is not entirely their fault, because our towns and cities, they have come too close to their habitat, so they have no choice but to come into our world to feed and to survive. So right now it makes me wonder why we humans throw away that may attract animals like Toffee. We have some common everyday items, plastic bottles as well as a paper carton. Now these items come from nature in one way or another, and they have one thing in common. They can be reduced, reused and One more time, like recycle. Alright, thank you. Now join me on stage will be two of my faithful assistants who are going to show us what we can do to start to make a difference. The Failure Marble is a pair of sisters 4 years of age and they are Asian snorkel otters, the smallest species of otters in the world. Alright, that's right, I'll be on Team A with the plastic bottles and Bubbles, she's just here for emotional support. Alright, we have one down, we have one last one to go. Alright, very nice. Now we have the paper cutter left. Baby, paper cutter. Then have us look. Others it. Wait, paper cutter. Okay, well, I still think that they did a fantastic job. So, a big applause for Baby Rose, our Asian for others. Now, I think it's now we're saying that they can do it, so can we. So on behalf of all of us humans tonight, I will recycle the paper cutter in the others department. Now failure bubbles, they may be small, but they share a very important message, which is that we can all reduce, reuse, and recycle. That's right. Well, with that sadly, our journey through the night has come to an end. But let's not forget lessons that we have learned tonight. From the owls in the sky to the raccoons on the forest floor, they all want to share a message, which is that we can all protect their cousins in the wild as well as the fragile environments that they call home. Remember, what you do makes a difference, and it is entirely up to you to decide what difference you want to make. Because after all, the greatest strength of our planet is and will always be the belief that someone else will do it for us. Now with that, my name is Steve, this is Alfie, Australia, Darren, and Alicia on the sounds and lights back there. Thank you so much for joining us here. Stay safe and keep everyone. Bye-bye.